Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of PMD Sky Nuzlocke. We have just managed to barely escape the future by the skin of our teeth, and we went through the passage of time, and we're about to get into chapter 16, A New Dawn. Oh look, we're right back on the beach where we originally ended up. This also begs the question, did I end up, further back than when I started, or are we, right back where we were originally? Because time travel gets kind of wonky. Sterling, you okay? What? Platinum, where? Do you not recognize this place? You special little bean, you. Isn't this where I met you, Platinum? Yes, that would be a yes. It's like that beach. So that means... could it be... No, it is. We're back in the past. We made it back to our world. Yep, just like you wanted, bud. Yes, we made it, Platinum. Oh, Grovile's still unconscious. Who cares, though? Hey, Grovile. Hey, Grovile, you okay? Look, we made it home. Back to our world. So we did it? We made it through. Back to this world. Yeah! This is where I met Platinum. Yeah, right about that rock over there. Let's see. Yep, right there. You're right, bud. This is where I found Platinum out cold. So that's what happened. The trip through time sent me into the eastern forest. And Platinum and I both reached your world far away from each other. Huh. How convenient we're right next to each other this time. Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand. Like the whole concept of time travel. Yeah, get used to it, but time travel's always been a very, difficult subject to explain. Will you please explain it to us? Maybe not here. Yeah, this isn't really the place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's guild and talk. That's also not a good idea, Sterling, because everybody thinks Grovile is still a thief and evil. Let's go to Wigglytuff's guild. No, we're not going to Wigglytuff's guild, you sweet, adorable, dumb boy, you. Hold on. Will I be received if I go to the guild? After all, I am a wanted outlaw here. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try and capture me? Yeah, no shit, Sterling. You need to think this shit through, bud. Come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place. But it will involve going through Treasure Town. It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way. Okay, it's this way. Alright, thank you, Sterling. Huh, I wonder what he's talking about. Oh, a message. Yeah, thank you for the special episode I don't care about. Oh! It's Sharpedo Bluff. Oh, I've never really went this far out from the town. This is a cliff known as Sharpedo Bluff. Sharpedo Bluff? Yeah, I think the name comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like the Pokemon Sharpedo. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Thank you for the history lesson. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. I say history lesson, but I mean geography. I'm a genius. What? Oh! Wow! Secret base! Secret base! This is so cool. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. Okie dokie. Wonder how long you lived here for. Ooh, it's nice and spacious. I see. It's a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Secret base! That's awesome. Whew. Glad no one's wrecked the place. That's proof of how little notice the place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. Yeah, sounds like a good idea, Sterling. For once, you had a good idea. I don't mean to sound rude, but he's a bit slow on the uptake. But Platinum, I never expected you to be the very same Platinum. In a world where Pokemon are named after their species, I wouldn't, go as far as to say, like, wow, the only named Pokemon also is the exact same name as a partner I knew. Maybe everyone's just weird here. Grovyle, can you tell us more about that? Yeah, Platinum and I... We were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human. Paired together? Yeah. And Platinum had, or has, an ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. It requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Huh! What a crazy little coinkadink. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. That seems like a very arbitrary requirement for it to work, but whatever. A trusted partner? That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where the time gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the time gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Wait a second. You say there has to be a trusted partner nearby for the Dimensional Scream to work. But the Dimensional Scream was being triggered not long after... Yeah, like, literally days after we met. It goes to show how easily I trusted him. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trusted each other from the start? That's kind of humiliating. When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. Yeah, just a little. In addition, Platinum developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Sterling, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Platinum grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Why are you guys talking about me like I'm not here? I'm literally right here, guys. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. Is the Dimensional Scream triggered in response to only time gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The Dimensional Scream is not triggered in places that are not connected to time gears. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Platinum, do you remember the time it went off near Drowsy? And during our first exploration. And there were other times, too. We went to places that seemed to have nothing to do with time gears. But even in places like that, the Dimensional Scream was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? Yeah, that's true. Maybe in the future, it only works in the presence of where time gears are, but in the past, because time is still flowing everywhere, maybe it continues to work, everywhere. That's just a hypothesis, though. Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. The Dimensional Scream was never triggered by places that had no tie to time gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the Dimensional Scream is altered in the past. Oh, that could also be it. Huh, that's very interesting. So in the future, the Dimensional Scream doesn't work in places that have no connection to time gears. Oh, that explains it. That time when we were in the future. Oh yeah, with the frozen water, it didn't work because there had no connection to a time gear. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time we were in the future. Because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why the Scream failed to work. Maybe Grovyle is right about the future and the past being different. Or different enough to make my Dimensional Scream ability work differently. It is true that many generations have passed, as Celebi has indicated when she said you gotta use the gate to make huge trips that involve generations. So many generations have passed between this point in time and in the future. Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We talked for 5 minutes. We used the Dimensional Scream ability to identify the locations of time gears in your world while we were in the future. That's it. Here. That was me? That was me and Grovyle? Oh my god, that makes sense! All those places were just the voice. That was me and Grovyle this whole time. Oh my gosh. After identifying the locations where the time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. Ah, big brain to go do it in the future first before heading back. That way you can kind of keep your trail low before big old Dustnor guy starts chasing after you. Smart. That brought us from our world to your future in this world. However, yeah, we'll see. Oh, that, yeah. Are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. Ah! That's right. In the beginning, when we were separated, we encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time turbulence. Like on a plane, it's just time turbulence. That's so silly. Thus, Platinum and I became separated. For some reason, Platinum got amnesia and was turned into a Pokemon. So, there's no explanation as to why I have amnesia then. Okay. I can only guess it had something to do with our accident while traveling in time. I came from the future. And not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. Yeah, it's gonna kick ass if you ask me. I don't know, it seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real somehow. So Platinum, you may not remember any of this, but you were my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Are you ever gonna apologize for fucking knocking me out that one time? That was kind of rude. Your appearance may have changed, and though you lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Platinum, I'm so glad to see you again. I feel conflicted. I feel like I'm stuck in a love triangle. This is so weird. Now, we have to decide on our course of action. Like I've told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you going to do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in the region where the time gear is removed. But you're sure it will only be temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gear is set in place at Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovyle. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokemon that live in the area, but we have to prevent the paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We'll rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. Alright, sounds good to me. Like, damn, I'm assuming these guys are freaking exhausted after all they've been through. Yeah, let's save. I'm still sleeping, snoozing sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. Sterling isn't here. Maybe outside? Oh, there he is. What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yeah, just thinking. Thinking about Dustmore? No, that's not it. Sure, finding out we were deceived came as a real shock. But hearing your story earlier, Grovyle, it really drove it home. What Dustmore said in the future was really true. It made me realize that Platinum really did come from the future. I was mulling over things like that. Hey, look, Grovyle. Sunlight. It's sunrise. Whoa. That is so pretty. It makes me really appreciate the world that we live in. Because the future was just so dark and dreary. I feel a renewed sense of hope in me. Yes. And like, imagine how overwhelming it was for Pokemon like Grovyle and Dusknoir, seeing the world's beauties moving like this for the first time in their entire lives. Seeing the sunrise, feeling the wind blow, seeing the leaves rustle, water run. Like, imagine seeing none of that your whole life, and suddenly you do. It'd be so overwhelming. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long. I didn't think a sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, and then it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. But the things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things, and they're precious. All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world, and seeing the sun rise for the first time, it was staggering. Yeah, I bet that's an understatement. Seeing it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There is one thing I wanted to ask of you, Sterling. It's about that time in the future, when we were confronted by Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope. We shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end for you. Platinum, Grovile. You can't give up. You say not to give up. But what can we possibly do in this bleak situation? We have to think. And so you thought. For once in your life, Sterling. I'm so sorry. I keep bullying him. But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong? Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Platinum stood by me. Me? Whew. That's okay. Platinum? Take a look at this. That's not platinum. That's a rock. What could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I've never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me. This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I have this dream of one day solving the mystery behind the fragment. But I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to the guild to apply to be apprentice. It was then I met Platinum. Well, okay, I'm putting my faith in you, Platinum. Yes, I totally believe in you. Yes, Platinum was always by my side. I didn't read that. I'm always so good at ruining these moments. And that was terrifying. That fight was so scary. But we still pulled through it together. Because we're that awesome. But I need to be brave. I need to face up to this. We're not giving up now, Platinum. And we didn't. We never gave up. It all gave me courage. With Platinum, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. It's so nice to see my boys, like, bonding and opening up like this. That's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up. Alright. I think I understand what you're saying. Yes, Platinum has a special quality to make others feel that way. The same way I care for Platinum as a friend. You, Sterling, also feel that same way for Platinum. That sounds kind of hetero, dude. Not gonna lie. Platinum is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. You know what, Sterling? I'm proud of you, buddy. You've improved so much. It's morning. We should be leaving soon. Yes. They come down and see Platinum's awake, just eating food. Like, what's up, guys? I woke up like 10 minutes ago. I'm pretty jet lagged, though. That time turbulence was pretty rough. Alright. It's agreed that we will collect all of the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gear we should target. Yeah, they're probably all put back at this point by the lake spirits. God damn it. Goddamn lake spirits doing their job. From here, the underground lake would be the closest. How about Tree Shroud Forest? That's where I got my time gear the last time. Where's that? Here. Oh, dang! We got separated from the other... We got separated! Like, we ended up on the other side of the continent! Holy crap! There is no one like Yuxi guarding that time gear. Oh, great. If I were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But that won't be a concern here, right? Exactly. That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to Tree Shroud Forest. Yeah? Alright, I guess we're not going to town or anything. I guess that would cause some attention. This is it. This is the entrance to Tree Shroud Forest. Oh? What is it? The atmosphere somehow feels different from last time. No. I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready. I don't think I have much to do. There should be a time gear at the deepest part of the forest. We're leaving as soon as you're ready. I am ready. Let's go. Yep, I am ready. Ready as heck. Okay, we're good to go. Let's set off. Okie dokie. I'll be fast forwarding through here as usual, and I'll see you guys at the end of the dungeon. It looks like we're done here. Oh, it's quiet. What is this? Why... They restored the time gears, so why is it still frozen? Time is at a standstill here. But didn't they, just before we dragged off to the future with you, Grovile, they promised to put the time gears back. But it didn't do anything. We know. We got the time gears back. We'll make sure they're returned to the rightful places. But they did it, so why is time still weird here? They would return the time gears to the rightful places? But time remains stopped here. That could mean the time gears may not have been returned to the rightful places yet. We'll see about that. The forest time gear was over there. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, it's there. So how come time's wonky? It's a time gear. There's no mistaking it. But time here seems to be stopped. No wind is blowing. See, the leaves are fixed in place. Time is stopped here. But the time gear has been returned. Why is this happening? Hey, what? Okay. What are you doing? Time has already stopped here. It won't make any difference if I take the time gear now. There's also something that's more worrying. More worrying? Forget it. Let's leave. And Sterling, there's something I'd like to ask you to do. What is it? Before you go back to Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town. In Treasure Town? Yes, that's what I want you to find out. Learn everything you can about what's happening in the world right now. Okay, I'll go find out. Everybody thinks that you've gone to the future. Therefore, yes, I understand. If they find out I'm back, there would surely be an uproar. I'll keep low and get some news. I'm counting on you. Whew. It's freaking weird. There he is. I'm back. I've got some news like you wanted. What's the word? The word is not very good. After we went to the future, Yuxi and his friends returned the time gears to the rightful places. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal. But the time remained stopped in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in more places. Is that true? Yeah. Everyone's upset and concerned because no one can figure out what the problem is. Grovile, do you know what this means? If time is stopping in a spreading area, it can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is starting to collapse. Temporal Tower is collapsing? Correct. Temporal Tower gives structure to time, so if it's starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in ever-widening areas. So, is that why you're gathering the time gears in the first place? This is bad. The problem is accelerating. The planet's paralysis is coming on fast. But we have to hurry then! That's right. If we don't hurry, the planet will become fully paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather time gears. Then the time gears must be put in place in Temporal Tower where Dialga lives. But there's a problem. The Temporal Tower is hidden in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, no one knows where the Hidden Land is. But there isn't any time! That's right. That's why I think we need to split up for now. Aw. That's a shame. I really like you. I'll go collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want you two to search for the Hidden Land. Understood. Well, I bet we can find it. We're pretty capable young explorers. Is that okay, Platinum? I mean, I'd like to be able to help out, but if this is how, then I'll go ahead and do it. Okay, you're in charge. The Hidden Land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there are no clues as to where it is exactly. Considering that no one has discovered it yet, we should probably assume that it is quite far away. We must even consider crossing the sea and discover the means to do so. Cross the sea? I'm sorry I don't have knowledge about how to do that. I'm counting on you. Well, I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck. Alright, see ya. Now, we should go searching too. Let's find the Hidden Land. Where do we even start, though? So, where shall we begin looking? I mean, I could suggest going to the guild. Why don't we consider how we can cross the sea? A boat? There really is no way to do that unless we got like a boat or something. Well, we happen to be here at the beach, so... No ideas? This is hopeless. Way of crossing the sea, I'm not coming up with anything. We agreed to look for the Hidden Land, but... where do you suppose we even start looking? And there's no time! Ugh! It's true, we have too little information to go on. We have no time to waste. We have to locate the Hidden Land as soon as possible. We have to find Temporal Tower and put the time gears inside it. If we fail to do that, our planet will become paralyzed. We have to stop that whatever it takes. And to do that, well, we have no choice. We need everyone's help. That's it. Yeah, good. Okay, so shout out to Smart Dude. We need to go to the Wigglytuff's Guild. What? You want to go to the guild? Why? We disappeared in front of everyone, remember? I guess everyone's really worried about us. And I miss everyone too. But everything we saw in the future? Everything about Grovile? Oh, and about Dust Noir. And even about your past. If we tell it to the guild, how can they believe us? What do you think? Do you think everyone at the guild will believe us? Well, that's a tough question to ask. But they believe Dust Noir. And we're one of the best people at the guild. I know that for a fact. We're really good at our job. And they respect us. They know that we're good at what we do. And if they care about us, they'll believe. Do you think they'll believe us? Well, you say that, Platinum, but is there a chance they'll believe us? Is there a chance they'll believe us? After all, everyone in the world is convinced Grovile is the villain. And they think Dust Noir is a really good Pokemon, don't they? Everyone especially thinks highly of Dust Noir. I saw the future. But I still don't want to believe the truth about Desnor. Even if we were to tell everyone the truth, I wonder if they'd even be able to accept it. Well, it's true. What he's saying is true. Maybe no one will believe us if we tell them the truth. But we gotta try. We gotta tell them anyway, yeah. Why? They might not believe us. So what? If they don't believe us, so what? If they don't, then they just lost a few good guild members. Like, we're out of the picture if they don't believe us. Yes, tell them! Why? Why do you think so? We need everyone's help. Everyone's help. Yeah, there's no way we can do this on our own. I understand, we can't find the hidden land on our own. We need everyone's help. If we don't get their help, we'll run out of time to prevent the planet's paralysis. Yeah, the power of teamwork and friendship! Platinum, you're right. Let's go home to Wigglytuff's guild. Yes! Let's do this! Let's go back to the guild and tell everyone the truth. I'm sure everyone will be shocked, but I'm certain they'll understand. Let's go home, Platinum. Back to Wigglytuff's guild. Hell yeah, brother! And I just hope they'll receive us well. Yes, we will save. And that is chapter 16, A New Dawn. And next chapter is 17. And that's the end of this episode for today. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I will see you next episode. Bye!